Hello everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to your pick a card. Today's pick a card is what you're avoiding, the message that you're avoiding that the angels are trying to bring you. I'm going to be using the Woodland Warden Oracle deck by Jessica Rue. That's quite a cool one. He's a little bit darker because we're trying to give you a message of what you're trying to avoid. And the Greek mythology reading cards by Alison Chester Lambert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the cards. Now what I'm going to do is I'll put the timestamps below so you don't have to watch every single video if you pick like card C. And I'm going to get these cards for you right now. There'll be three ways you can pick them. So you can pick them either by the card and the image in the thumbnail, which will be which will look a little bit like I'll show you right now. Look a little bit like that, right? Or you can pick them by the object that I'm going to use, which I'll show you in a moment. Or you can pick them by A, B, or C. I'm going to do A, B, or C this time, not 1, 2, or 3. So without further ado, I'm going to get the cards. I like to do it like this, so you have them, so the piles are all ready before I do the readings. I like to do it with you as well. So let's get a card for card A. What you're avoiding, what you're not paying attention to, the message that the angels are bringing you. What you are not seeing. So I'm going to get all of these ones first. Ooh. Oh, how much did they give me there? Oh, okay. And then we're going to get, oh, wow. So what message are you not taking notice of that the angels are bringing? What are you avoiding? What are you not paying attention to? Okay, so I want you to keep thinking of that as I say it. So, and then I'll get you the objects. Oh, no, that's crazy. I only want one card. What are my beautiful viewers avoiding and not paying attention to? These ones are a bit newer, so it's a bit hard to get that one card that I need for the pick a card. Come on, angels, let's go. They're like going crazy. Right. Obviously know that you can use the timestamps below that will tell you when the introduction is, and also you can use the timestamps below to pick the one that you want. So we've got card A, card B, or card C, right? That's what we've got. So I'm going to show you one of them. Oh, I'm going to show you each of them, and then we've got the object. So card A will be the candle. So maybe you want to pick it by the candle, okay? Card B will be the, so card B will be the Buddha. So we've got the little Buddha for card B. It's really cute. And card C is going to be the Lucky Queen. Look at that. It's kind of cool. Card C, right? So you can pick those any which way you want. And I'm going to pause now. And then we're going to go into the readings. So this is the message of something that you're avoiding. The message, something that you're avoiding hearing, that the message that the angels are going to bring to you. Now, if I said something different at the beginning of it, just look at what I label this video as, okay? So I'm just going to pause now, and then I'm going to go into each card's reading for this beautiful pick a card that we've got for this Saturday. Okay, my lovelies. Oh, by the way, these pick a cards, before I go on, are timeless. I say hello because they actually get scheduled for the Saturday, but they're not Saturday readings. They are for whenever. What are you avoiding that the angel message is trying to give you? You could watch this for years from now and still you may get something from it. So there you go. All right, I'm going to pause now and go into our readings. Hello, lovely pile A. So you picked your card either using A or the image or this beautiful candle. So we're using the Woodland Warden Oracle deck by Jessica Rue, and we're using the Greek mythology Oracle deck by Alison Chester Lambert. So let's see what the message is you guys are avoiding hearing, not listening to, the message that you need to know that your angels are trying to bring you. Now before we go on, I'm going to talk a little bit about the candle, because the candle is significant here. It's interestingly, it's a heart shaped little candle, and it's green. And what is the colour of the heart chakra? It's depicted by the Christopher Hill's analogy. It's green. I don't see it as green, but Christopher Hill does. He brought that through in 1977. Did you know? He wrote a book and he gave the chakras their colours Chakras don't really have colours, just so you know. You want to know more about that? Drop something in the comments. I'll tell you more about that. But yeah, this is the card you picked. So what I want to talk about a little bit is for you guys, the angels are telling me you're avoiding the message of actually upgrading and uplifting your heart chakra. The angels are also telling me, or for some of you, you're doing a lot of work on your heart chakra, but there's more you need to know, and the messages are going to come through in your cards, okay? For some of you, it is that you need to start working on your heart chakra, doing the work that's necessary, and understand the principalities around what is affected with this area of your system. Now, I'm talking about the energetic level of your heart chakra, the energetic level of your heart, not your real heart, okay? So I'm talking about the causal, astral, energetic for your energy body that is being affected. The angels are trying to say to you right now, if you're working on your heart chakra, there's more you need to hear, and you'll know in the message. But if you're not working on your chakra, the heart chakra, then it's your time to start, okay? So pop that there. Right, let's have a look at your cards for your reading. Okay. Oh, you've got like the cutest cards. Can you see? This was from the Modern Oracle deck. It's the mouse and the buttercup with innocence. Innocence. I love this card for you guys. Beautiful card pile A or beautiful card pile flower or card pile, just from the picture picking. I love this, and it's really, really good for you. And the reason I say it's because what the angels are saying is that you guys need to tune into what is that purity, what is that innocent space for you. Maybe you've been avoiding the message of the fact that you are actually pure and innocent in nature. You are naturally that way inclined. Now, the mouse is like, do you know, right, let me tell you the story about the mouse. And this is the thing they're trying to tell me to tell you, okay? The angels are saying you're avoiding this message. You feel small. You feel unheard. You feel you don't have the capacity. But I want you to think about the mouse. The mouse knows it's small, knows it is actually in danger a lot of the time, okay? It can make itself very small though and shove itself under really, really tiny gaps. What is that? It's your capability of actually transforming the story, the message, the beliefs that you have around your capacity for greatness, okay? Now, this is about how you shine. Are you shining? Are you allowing yourself to shine? Are you hiding yourself underneath a way of being? You're not giving your true self out. Because the angels are saying you are actually not listening. They've been saying to you, no, you're bigger than that. You're better than that. You don't need to think these thoughts, but you're still thinking these thoughts. They're saying to you, no, there's a level of innocence around this. Now, I want to bring in the buttercup. The buttercup is beautiful. I don't know if you guys did this wherever you live in the world, but in the UK, when we were kids, we used to pick the buttercup. We used to hold it under your chin. And if it was shining, I mean, normally if it was sunny, it would come up and you see this little yellow and you say, you like butter. And if it was not, you'd say, you don't like butter, so it's a dark day, it's not going to shine, right? But actually, again, it's talking about whether you shine and whether you don't. The buttercup does not hide itself. It comes up in its full glory. It shows itself. It shines. There is a capacity of you not... Right, I'll tell you why the innocence has come in. It's a sense of, I am not pure enough to be the whole of myself. Now, the angels are bringing the softening here. You are that innocence. You are the buttercup. You can be the mouse. You are all of those things. Beautiful card parlay. You are all of those things. You are the loving, high, heart-centered human being. You are capable of this and more. Remember what I told you about the mouse. Remember what the mouse can do. It can do more than you would have realized. It's got more. It's got higher capacity. It's got a strength in it that you are pretending not to have. And this is the message that you're avoiding and you're ignoring, that the angels want to tell you. You're ignoring the fact that you do have this capacity. You can make big. You can move further. You've got to remember the innocence of your childhood that at the moment you're not listening to. Let's have a look at your next card. I'm really intrigued about what you got here. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. You've got Prometheus with cunning. Now, we've gone from the energy of the mouse and the buttercup, right, to the energy of the fox. There's no foxes here, but the word cunning to me depicts the fox. It depicts that energetic vibration of the fox. So angels, what are they avoiding and ignoring here with regard to this card? So the angels are telling me to tell you, this isn't about you being cunning. This isn't about you using that kind of level of yourself, because you're moving into innocent energetic vibration. But what they're talking about is, are you not hearing them telling you to be careful about the way that you're presenting yourself? Are you literally taking the world, the life, the things that you're experiencing and trying to use methodologies and ways that are not so kind, not so innocent, a little bit more maybe controlling, coercive, that kind of thing, okay? Now, it's okay, because the message they're saying is, yes, you may have done this in the past, you may have been talking to yourself in ways that were negative, you may have been wanting a certain outcome, and you may have been trying to control that. That's fine, it's okay, it's not a problem. But what they're saying to you is, you need to move back to innocence. Innocence will guide you, innocence will support you. Now, the interesting thing about this cunning is, if you look right here in the edge of this card, there is a lamp, like a genie lamp. You have 3 wishes. You have 3 wishes, but you need to make them from a space of light, of love, of innocence. Because the message the angels have been trying to get you is, what you've been doing is, you've been doing this the hard way. You've been trying to be your authentic self the hard way. You've been pushing too hard to achieve the hard way. The reason cunning's been brought up is a bit like the sly old fox. You are using deceptive ways in order to push yourself forward. You're even deceiving yourself in some ways. And the angels are saying, why would you want to do that? You have opportunity here in the lamp. Now, there's something interesting about this Prometheus, this picture, this depiction. It almost looks like he's been bound to this. Yeah? So this energetic sort of vibration looks like a trunk, okay? He's been bound. You're binding yourself rather than being free, like the mouse. You are binding yourself. Now, remember, that's not heart-centric. It's not heart-centric at all. Any kind of binding to a way, a belief, a limitation, a thought, that is going to keep you stuck. The angels are saying, please don't avoid their help here. Please don't avoid the messengers that they're giving you. And the one thing that they're talking about for you ultimately is freedom. Using your choice wisely, using your voice wisely, using your thoughts wisely. Step into innocence. Step into what is divine for you. Step into what is beautiful for you. There you go, card pile A. Those of you picked by the beautiful or the beautiful, beautiful candle. I love that. Really think about that and see how you can use it, and see how you can, rather than avoiding your truth, your innocence, your purity, tune into that, step into that, become part of that. That's so beautiful. Got this far, my lovelies? Please do give me a thumbs up. I'd be so grateful. And you know, do subscribe. It'd be lovely to have you here. If you liked this video and you liked what you've heard today, it'd be lovely to have you as part of the tribe. Just subscribe, and if you hit the notification bell, I understand that you will know when my videos are coming out. Namaste, everyone. I'm sending you so much love. Goodbye. Beautiful card pile A. I'm sending you deep love, and if you have picked B and C, I will see you in the next videos. If not, I will see you very soon with our daily readings. Sending you so much love. Bye now. Bye. Take care. Hello, beautiful card pile B, or those of you who picked the Buddha. How lovely, the Buddha, right? So these are your cards. You've got a few more than everyone else. You got 1 from the Woodland Warden Oracle deck and 2 from the Greek Mythology deck. Just going to show you both of those decks. These are the ones we're using. The Greek Mythology deck by Alison Chester-Lambert and the Woodland Wardens by Jessica Rue. So, welcome to your reading. So exciting. Are you ready? So, okay. So, because those of you who picked it by the Buddha, if you didn't pick it by the Buddha, it's fine. The message still stands. It's part of this reading. Those of you who picked this, the Buddha is the laughing one. Can you see? So it's about finding some kind of, the message that you're avoiding from the angels is that maybe you're taking life too seriously and they want to give you a message. Now, your cards are going to tell you more about this. But the other thing that I'm getting through the Buddha is that you need to move into some kind of stillness. And maybe you have been avoiding meditating, or maybe you've just not been getting the time to meditate or give the time to meditation, right? And the angels here are telling me to say to you that this is like, it's time for you to sort of shift into that more quieter space. They're telling me to tell you they're trying to bring you answers in your meditative space, but you've been avoiding this, so because you've been avoiding that or not making time for it. Now, not all of you are doing this. I just want to clarify this. Some of you are and some of you aren't. Difficult with global readings, going to have to adjust for all of you. But yes, but for those of you who are doing it and you're leaning into it, you're also being guided towards some kind of Buddhist principles and some kind of Buddhist precepts. Maybe look into that, maybe do some kind of understanding around that, and maybe discuss that with someone who understands it with you, or have a dialogue with a spiritual teacher that will assist you with that as well. So interesting. This comes through me. I don't even know what's coming. It's so interesting. I find it so interesting. Right, you ready for your cards? Right, my lovelies. Those of you who picked card B, or picked from the image, or picked the Buddha card, are you ready? So you guys, oh my word, you can't even write this. I did not know this was happening, okay? Honestly, you know, because you saw me picking these cards the way I did them, and you saw me just randomly putting these on the piles, okay? You have got the sheep and the blackberry from the Woodland Warden Oracle deck, and it's devotion. What have you been avoiding about your spiritual path? They're asking you to create a practice around devotion. They're asking you to become devoted to something. Give your all to something. Where are you not doing this? Now, the angels are telling me to speak you through this, talk you through this. So the sheep here brings me the idea of you just being calmer in your energy, bringing more calm into your energy. The angels are showing me this. They're showing me you working hard, doing all this spiritual stuff, but maybe what they're saying is this is the thing that you're avoiding. Maybe you're overdoing it, or you're not seeing it in its, maybe it's too complex the way you're looking. Is that right, angels? Yes, there's complexity around what you're doing. Yet they want you to come into the space of ease, where that's devoted. You're devoted to this practice. You're devoted to your meditation. Oh, I can't even hold it properly. You're devoted to your meditation. You're devoted to bringing laughter and light into your life. You're devoted to your practices, learning, to your capacity for growth in your spiritual realm. Right? Now, the blackberry is amazing here, and I love the blackberry coming up with this devotion card, and I'll tell you why. Because the blackberry bush just sprouts up anywhere, and it appears all over the place. And they're really hard to take out. They're really hard to unroot. When you unroot a blackberry bush, I can guarantee you it will come back. Somehow, somewhere, that blackberry bush will find a way to slowly bring itself back up out of nothing. Why? Because blackberry seeds are tiny, and when I clear the ground, say for example, or you guys clear the ground, we're not going to be getting everything of that, are we? Now, the other thing about blackberries is they're tenacious, they're constant, they are very, very devoted to their thing, their cycle, what they're supposed to do, what they're programmed to do, right? I don't like the word programming, sorry angels, but that was one that came through me. But what they're known to do, their blueprint to do, that's better, okay? Now, the other thing about the blackberry bush is it attracts butterflies to it. So where you're in your devotion, it will create transformation. The other thing the angels want me to say about this is by having a devoted practice, you're going to root in like that blackberry. You're not going to lose those things that you gain when you grow spiritually. And there'll be times, and I'm telling you this from experience, where you'll feel like the angels are gone, the meditation's not working very well, your practices aren't happening, things aren't working out, maybe your crystal breaks, things go wrong, and you'll think, oh, why, this isn't devoted practice I created. Yet, what they're saying is, because you're avoiding this, they want you to build this up, become part of this, recognize your devoted practice. Now, the thing is, what they're saying to you is nothing's ever gone. Like I was saying about the blackberry bush, it always comes back. It always comes back. You'll always come back to that spiritual you that you're meant to be. Now, it's really interesting because as I've been doing this reading to you, there's a tree here and there's a blackbird that keeps flying back and forth, and there's two of them right now. This is literally, this is what you've been avoiding. This is your direction to freedom. This is how, for you guys, pile B, or my beautiful Buddha here, my beautiful little Buddha, your path to freedom is about this devoted practice. Having a spiritual teacher. You guys need someone to guide you, because you can come work with me, or you can find somebody else, but it's really going to work for you to have that spiritual practice. Now, what I do, I just want to tell you, is because I'm a yogini, I bring that yogic mastery to your spiritual guidance when I work with you. But, this is really about that. It's about devotion, practice, leaning in, really stretching yourself. Now, you lovely people got 2 cards. Did you see that accidentally? So let's have a look at what else you're avoiding. It's very interesting that you've got this card as well. It's very linked to this devotion. It's very linked to this meditative spiritual growth practice. You got the card Chiron. Chiron. That's a time issue and woundedness. So what the angels are saying to me, and this is the thing you're not listening to, you're allowing time, right, to affect your devoted practices, the things that you're doing, and you're being wounded in this. You're feeling, it's very interesting because I can see you guys really, you're beautiful, spiritually sound people. You're working very hard at what you're doing, you're moving yourself forward, you're really putting in the steps. Yet when things go to where I was talking about, like where sometimes these things don't work, you're feeling quite wounded because you feel like, well, I haven't got the time, or I put in all of this time for this and it doesn't feel like it's being appreciated, and it doesn't think like anything's working, and I don't feel like I'm connecting higher into cosmic consciousness. Now, they don't just want me to point out the woundedness is a story in your mind. It's the first thing. The second thing they want to talk about is this Chiron time and Kairos time, and there's different types of time. There's spiritual time, which isn't the kind of time that we have. We live in a very linear, dense time. We use things like clocks. I would get my clock, but I can't reach it. We use things like clocks. We use things that compound this issue around having space and time for devotion. But the angels are telling me time is malleable, it's flexible, and they want you to tune into the flexibility of time for you, which is a different type of time. It's using time in a different way. It's having that quality time with your devotion, with your truth, and with your practices. Okay? Now, here's an interesting point the angels want me to make to you. Devotion isn't only spiritual. Devotion can be to your work, giving your time to your work, giving truthful time to your work, right? Devotion can also be giving truthful, and I'm obviously leaning into this card here, right, when I say this. So it can also be giving true time and space to your relationship, quality, space, yeah? Which is the message you're avoiding here. Is it not spending quality time with those you love, know and love? And also for yourself. This is the wounding. The wounding the angels are telling me is that you feel that you don't have the capacity to make space for this. I'm going to tell you a story. It's a little bit from me and boyfriend. We've started to not have the TV on anymore. We are now finding we're getting more time. Time's becoming so malleable, so supportive of us, so true and real. Well, that is the message for you. That's the thing you've been avoiding. Time is not your enemy. It's actually your friend. But it's a different version of time, and your devotion to your spiritual practices is not something that you ought to be questioning anymore. So it's something you need to be trusting. And you guys got a special extra card, and you've got Hestia within a fire, and I think this is so beautiful for your last card for this pick a card. And the reason I say it is because it's this beautiful, meditative, warm, laughing. Sorry about that. Yeah, the light is just painting me. It's this special pain. But this beautiful practice and devotion that you build in anything that you're doing, if it's your life, if it's your relationships, if it's your spiritual practice, it's key in spiritual practice here. That's what they're talking about. This is the thing that you're avoiding, but they're also talking about you avoiding spiritually enlivening, say, relationship or your work practices or the things that you're doing, and they're asking you to become more devoted from a space of light for all of the things you're doing, and that will then support your inner fire. Because what's going to happen for you guys, card beautiful pile B, and I love this message for you, and it's so gorgeous, is that you're going to rise into a vibration that is stronger because of the fact that you are devoted to it. You see, by being committed to something, that's what devotion is. It's a commitment to something. And you guys know I'm reading this book, right? The Paramahansa Yogananda Man's Eternal Quest, right? And Paramahansa Yogananda says in there that just by giving our deep love to something that we do and practice, we can build an inner fire within ourselves that makes that practice so much more than we might have recognized, right? So much more than we might have believed of ourselves. But for you guys, it's all about trusting in your process. It's all about trusting in what you're doing. The other thing the angels are talking about, and this is something you're avoiding too and not listening to, they're telling you you're not quite ready with your intuitive hits. Some of you are, you're doing the work, you're wanting to step into that spiritual space, say that I work in, but you're not quite there. Now, I'm going to put my hands up to it and tell you something. I struggled with this too, so I know where the stage is that the angels are talking about here. This stage is when you think you're there and you're not there. The thing is, it's really, really hard, because unless you're working with a spiritual teacher, which is why I brought it up, you are not going to know that you're not really there yet. You're going to think you are. So then you're going to think you're getting spiritual, intuitive, angel-led thoughts when they're not. And I want you, from my heart, to find somebody that can help you with that. Whether it's me or not, I don't mind. But I just think for you guys, this is how you'll build yourself up into the space that is the devoted heart, that spills into that Buddhist concept, the Buddhist precepts, recognizes truly where you are shifting. Oh my word, card pile B. What a beautiful Buddha pile as well. You picked it by the object. How lovely. Your reading, so beautiful, so magical and alchemical. Tune into that, because that's what you guys are. You're magical, you're alchemical. You got this far and you enjoyed this reading. I would love a thumbs up if you've seen this and it's really resonating with you or giving you something you need. And guys, if you like this video, if you like what you've seen here, I'd love a subscription, because having you on board is just golden for me, and it will make me, you know, it will give us that connection that is so deep, and also helps you on your spiritual journey just by being able to link into me and the angels and my angels. And also maybe hit the notification bell, because I think that will give you the vibration that you need to know when I put things out. So namaste everyone. Thank you so much, Barbie. Bye bye. Send you all so much love and kisses. Take care, and I will speak to you very, very soon. And if you're going into Pile C, I'll speak to you then. Hello, beautiful, 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 beautiful card pile C, or those of you who picked it by the lucky queen. It's so cool. I'm doing these readings, just going to show you, from the Greek mythology cards by Alison, Chester Lambert, and the Woodland Warden, a deck by Jessica Oro. So exciting. Are you ready? So this is something you've been avoiding or not listening to, that the angels have been trying to bring you a message through about. It's been quite interesting. I don't know if you've watched any of the others, A or B. There have been some really interesting messages. I'm so intrigued to see what the message is around this card. So right, let's start first with the Lucky Queen. You guys you were drawn to the Lucky Queen. So the angels are saying to me, the reason you were drawn to this Lucky Queen is because luck is actually there. It's just you're not seeing it. And the thing that you're avoiding is the angels showing you, and your intuition showing you and giving you guidance on the things that will help you and shift you forward. The angels are telling me that they've been talking to you about things like boundaries, they've been talking to you about things like the way you still work with limitations, and some of your stories and beliefs that you have around things. Well, luck comes in on the wings of a cloud or on the wings of a dove and on a cloud, and it comes in a special magical way. You're not seeing it because at the moment you're quite blinkered to what's being shown to you. The other message the angels want me to tell you as well is that they're saying for some of you there's a kind of holding on too tightly, and they're telling me to say to you to be like water, like understanding the fact that you're going to flow where you need to go, and recognize it rather than holding on too tightly to things, which is kind of like control. You're wanting to control the outcome of situations. You're wanting things to be a particular way. So maybe you request from the angels and God, you say, please, God, can I have this? And instead you get this. And you get it for a reason, because you're wanting the outcome to be the one you want it to be. We have to trust in God and the universe. God, universe, angels, whatever you believe in, you know, how you believing. They know what they're bringing you. They know why it's a particular way. So let's see what your cards say. It will link to this, or it may not. We'll see how it goes. You ready? So your Woodland Warden Oracle deck one is the Vulture and the Asphodel. You see that? Okay, and it's talking about upheaval, and it's really interesting because it really did link into this, where I was saying to you about how you're viewing things and how you're progressing and using your center of gravity. And that's the best way to put it, so that's how the angels are giving it to me. Your center of gravity to move and shift in your life. Now, the vulture, that we know about vultures, okay? We know vultures are not the nicest of animals. They will come in and take what isn't theirs. They will prey on something. Now, the reason you've got this isn't because you're avoiding the message that you're preying on things and you're a vulture. No, this is not why the angels have brought it. The angels have brought it because what they're saying to me to tell you is you're avoiding that there is something difficult that you need to progress through. And it's like you've got your head in the sand and you don't want to see that you are also partaking in this and you're complicit of it, okay? But the angels are telling me to say, now, I don't know what the asphodel is, so I might look in the book because I don't know what an asphodel is, okay? I might have a quick look in the book, but let me just say a little bit more about the upheaval. So the upheaval is that there is something that needs to change. Something does need to shift with your life, with where you're going and that kind of thing. And the angels are telling me to say to you, right, that you cannot stay in the space that you're in. Hang on, bear with me a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause and find that card for you. I found it really quickly. You wouldn't know, but I did. I found it really quickly. So yeah, there is something that you're avoiding. You're not paying attention to. The angels are explaining it to you. Now it's interesting because the angels are telling me to say, they're saying to you, they have been telling you for quite some time that you need to drop this, let this go. But you know it's going to cause a sense of upheaval, so you feel justified in clinging to whatever it is, life raft you're clinging to. What was it I said with the lucky coin? Be like water, let things flow, let things move and shift the way they need to move and shift, right? So the other thing is, maybe there's kind of like a sense of you've already been, well, no, the angels are saying this is a message you're avoiding. You're avoiding the trauma, you're avoiding the upheaval, you don't want to feel it. You're trying not to grieve. That's what I'm getting. You're trying not to grieve. There's something you need to grieve and let go of and release, and that's going to shift you forward, okay? But I do want to know what this asphodel symbolises. Okay, let me see. So it said, asphodel reminds us that there is a value in what's been lost, okay? So you need to, I understand now what you've been avoiding. You've been avoiding that you need to give yourself the time, the space to flow, to just let life do what it's got to do, to take that pause, to take that time, to take that, I get to stop, I get to reflect, I get to have my moment to grieve the loss of what is. Now, the interesting thing is, remember what I said about the coin? It's like you're grieving what you asked for that universe, God, source, angels can't bring to you that way. And they're saying to you, it's okay, take a pause, take a moment, allow yourself to shift out of the energetic vibration that you're in and move into the new one in a space of time. You see, it's quite intriguing to me because this is the thing you're avoiding. You're avoiding allowing yourself to feel the feels. You're avoiding trying the energetic vibration where the angel's saying, stop, you need to feel this, you need to see this, you need to grieve this out. Yes, this was upsetting. Yes, this wasn't easy. Yes, some things are hard. But you need to let go and allow yourself to put this in its space, heal and deal with it, and then say, okay, I get that. I get that's how it is for me. I understand. I know it's relevant, and I'm going to give myself space rather than avoiding it, because what the angels are telling me is you're still shifting and moving, trying to get on with your life, trying to do what you're needing to do. You're slightly burnt out. You're not giving yourself space. And they're saying if you don't give yourself space, you're going to become more burnt out. And guess where more burnt out takes you? It will make you unwell. Okay, let's see what our next card is. Interesting. So you've got Psych with doubtfulness. And I'm really intrigued that you've got this, because the linking is for not. You want to see. I don't know if you've seen A, B, and A and B, and you've watched those pick a cards. But the linking to the cards and the objects is phenomenal. Everything's exactly right. Everything's exactly right for your reading. Now, the reason you've got Psyche with doubtfulness is because the angels are telling me to say to you, you are not recognizing that sometimes you doubt that if you stop, that you'll get the things you want. You doubt that if you really are strongly, I can even see this, you're like, no, I have to keep moving, no, I have to keep shifting, and I haven't got time for this, because you doubt that transformation will come if you stop. That's what I'm getting from the angels. That's the thing you've been avoiding, and that's the thing you've been avoiding. It's a message you're telling yourself, which is, if I give into this, where will transformation be? The interesting part of this card, though, this beautiful one that you've got, and it's gorgeous. I mean, it's a beautiful card. I think it's one of the most beautiful ones that's come out in this pick a card, right? It's what the angels are actually saying to you is you're not believing in the way the body heals. You're not believing in the power of healing. And it's interesting also because if you look here, it's the angel holding the human. Your angel is supporting you, assisting you, helping you with this cycle of loss, upheaval, grief, allowing, feeling, experiencing. You're being supported in this. You just need to let your angels do the work they're here to do. And your angels are telling me it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I feel the energy of Archangel Michael for you. And Archangel Michael wants to assist you with this. But there is so much transformation once you do the step. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to have that moment. Allow yourself to say, yes, I can grieve. I can give myself space. Now, it's not necessarily about grieving. I just want me to point this out. It is also about recognizing sometimes we burn ourselves out and we need space. They can't bring you the transformation if you don't take a break that you need. Card pile number 3, my lovely dears. They won't be able to bring it to you if you don't listen to this message and you ignore it. There you go. That's your lovely, beautiful message. I love that because I really, really love that. Find your final card. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. You're being held so gently, so lovingly. So you got this far, my darlings. I'd love a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and you love what you've seen, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our tribe. Namaste, everyone. It's been such a big pleasure to do these readings for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching this book card. I'm sending you so much love for a beautiful weekend, or whenever you watch this, a beautiful life, a beautiful space. Remember, I'm here for you. If you ever want me, just drop comments here in YouTube or email me. And you can email me at selfloveselfcaresystem@gmail.com. I'm sending you so much love. Kisses and love. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.